It's always day one. I repeat, it is always day one. This is one of the most fascinating quotes I have ever heard. This is a statement made by the founder, chairman, and CEO of Amazon, of course, the wealthiest man on the planet, Mr. Jeff Bezos. If we have the mentality of keeping every day is a new day, so there are lot many things to learn every day. If we have that mentality, our life will be truly exciting. Why that attitude is important? Because that attitude, without that attitude, we may not be able to address the fundamental question in our life. What is the fundamental question in our life? Why do you live? That is the fundamental question of every person's life. Why do I live? The answer to that question is to be the best version of mine. The answer is to be the best version of mine. There are two mindsets. People with the two mindsets. One mindset is called fixed mindset. Another one is called growth mindset. The people with the fixed mindset, they believe that they have born with certain capabilities, but at the same time with certain limitations. They believe they don't have any control over their limitations and capabilities, so their destiny is fixed. Whereas some people have the growth mindset. They see themselves as what we used to see in a construction site, work in progress. They see themselves as work in progress, believing that they can learn, get better and change with time and effort. So, what exactly I am saying, we need to have a growth mindset. Otherwise, what will happen? If you don't have a growth mindset, now the lockdown period is going on. I can present the business only on stage. I cannot use the electronic gadgets and I cannot do my business online. I have never done before, so I cannot do anymore. If you think like that, you might be a champion on stage at one point of time, but you will become a forgotten story in the days to come. Your pins, your ranks, nothing matters if you fail to have a growth mindset. I said earlier, the fundamental question in life, and its answer is, the question is simply, if you put it, why do I live? To be the best version of mine. To become the best version of mine, do you think if you have a fixed mind, you can achieve that? Not possible. You need to have a growth mind. So, when it comes to effort, we can see the people who have made great achievements, they all have put massive efforts. Without massive efforts, no achievement is possible. If you look at a person who is winning the Mr. World, Mr. Universe titles, they have amazingly handsome body. Why? Because they do lot of exercise. Exercise means your high heartbeat, taking lot of oxygen inside. Heartbeat, that only will burn your calories. Lot of hard work. We know the bulb is invented by Thomas Edison. He has made more than 1,000 prototypes in order to invent a commercially viable electric bulb. Once he made it, failed. Again he made it, failed. Third prototype failed. 30th failed. 300th failed. 1000th failed. If he had a fixed mindset, he would have been saying, oh, I don't have the capability to invent the bulb. The person who reached the top of Mount Everest first, Edmund Hillary, it's not in the first attempt. He also took multiple attempts to reach the top of Mount Everest. So, dear friends, the point here is you need to have a growth mindset. Then people say, I don't have the willpower of Edmund Hillary or Arnold Schwarzenegger or Thomas Alva Edison, etc. I don't have the willpower. Again, it is a wrong belief ingrained in our brain that willpower also is not we get along with our birth. It is not a granted thing. No. Willpower also is like any other muscles in our body. If you practice more, it will become better and better and better. I repeat, willpower also is like any other muscles in our body. More you practice, more better it will become. So, dear friends, how you can become a crown black diamond ambassador in Indus Viva? What you need to do for that? Your previous failures in life or the current setbacks due to corona effect, nothing can stop you. I repeat, nothing can stop you if you know you can overcome all these difficulties. As Dhirubhai Ambani says, there is an opportunity lies in every adversity. If this digital world proves that if the corona epidemic and the lockdown, even if the lockdown is not settling down, if the government is not lifting it in the near future, still, if people are showing some success stories like many of your Viva appliance are showing, like earning 2.5 lakh rupee income during this lockdown period also, without stepping down from your house, this will motivate a large, differently abled, commonly known as handicapped people. A person who don't have a leg or some health difficulty, due to that they don't usually go out from home and work. Your achievement will motivate them, will give them a hope that I can become a black diamond of Indus Viva, a crown black diamond of Indus Viva. I can earn 2.5 lakh rupees or even more weekly along with my difficulty. This wheelchair cannot stop me. A huge potential, a sleeping giant. You know, Stephen Hawking, a great scientist, cannot go out from house without a wheelchair. This differently abled people are, many are extremely talented. You can extend this Indus Viva opportunity to them, and they will be able to actually surprise you with their performance. So dear friends, the rule of success is simple, friends. Please don't believe talent is gifted. No, talent is not gifted. Talent is gained. Talent is gained. How you can become a talent in any field? Possible. For that, you don't need to start at an early age. At any age you can start and you can become a talent. For that, 3 things you need to keep in mind. You can become a talent in social media, in the digital world, and you can excel in your Indus Viva business. 3 things. Number 1, a deliberate practice. Number 2, you need to have an internal motivation to do it. Number 3, you need a coach. Deliberate practice, motivation, and a coach. If you have these 3 things, you can become super successful in our Indus Viva business. None of these challenges can stop you. Deliberate practice means, let me make it very clear what is deliberate practice. Deliberate practice means paying a close attention to every detail, having specific goals, deliberately stepping out from your comfort zone, and actively seeking feedbacks for improvement. It is like setting up a digital VOP. You will be asking somebody to come and set up everything for you. No. Let somebody do the coaching. You only have to do it. Otherwise, you are not paying attention to every minute detail. You have to learn how to catch the fish. Every time nobody can come and set up everything, set it up for you. You will have to do it. First time when we are doing it, we feel uncomfortable because we have never done this before. That is there for anybody in that matter. The biggest tech zaggy also, when he is doing something first time, he will feel uncomfortable. Same uncomfort you also will experience. But that is actually stepping you out from your comfort zone. And you should know for what purpose you are doing it. You should have a specific goal. Take your business to a weekly income of 2.5 lakh rupee. Many are under the impression that once the lockdown is over, my business will be automatically come back to 2.5 lakh rupee level. No, because the lockdown is not going to get lifted as you expect. May 3rd, it may get lifted, but the restrictions will definitely continue. You will not be able to organize large gatherings. So, this is the way you can still, step by step, you can take your business back to normalcy, not a quantum leap. What is the way? Digital is the way. But you have to drive it by paying attention to every minute detail, by stepping out from your comfort zone with a specific goal. What do you mean by specific goal? Okay, this week my income is, okay, for example, a new guy, my income is 10,000 rupee. Okay, next week I will take it to 20,000 rupee. It is a specific goal. Within next 13 weeks, I will take it to 1 lakh. With a specific goal. And after every program, because this is something new you are doing, you have to seek feedbacks from the people. After that, you have to call your dear and nears and check with them. How was it? How effective it was? Do you have any suggestions to further improve it? Like that, actively seek suggestions. That is a way. And let me tell you, dear friends, you can become a genius in any field if you invest 10,000 hours in any field. Usually it takes 5 years. For example, in a day you work for 8 hours. 5 days in a week means 40 hours. Saturday, Sunday off. 50 weeks in a year. There are total 52 weeks. 2 weeks you left it. 50 weeks, 2,000 hours in 50 weeks. Into 5 years, 2,000 into 5, 10,000 hours. But this 10,000 hours of deliberate practice, not a simple practice. If you do, you will become a master. You will become world class. At Viva Business, we used to say, look at the Gujaratis. They believe in a concept called 1,000 days. Within 1,000 days, a business will become profitable. It may become profitable beginning also, but they will not book the profit. They will reinvest the entire profit into that business. They will take the profit only after 1,000 days. Before that, they will take only a salary like any other employee. What is the magic of their 1,000 days? If you look at Big Bazaar, it usually open morning 9 a.m. till evening 9 p.m. Means 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let's take 10 hours a day into 1,000 days. 10,000 hours. I mean, non-stop, 1,000 days. Once you become full-time, 1,000 days, you will gain all the necessary skills and your business will become super success. People are thinking the other way. I will become successful, then I will gain the skills. No. Once you gain the skills, as a byproduct, you will become successful. If you have 100 crore by winning a lottery, and if you don't have the skills, of course you will not have the skills. You will lose that 100 crores. That is what majority cases proved. The other way, if you have gained the skills, over a period of time, you will have this 100 crores. But for some small skills, you don't need 10,000 working hours. For every field, we don't want to become a master. It is like we want to play guitar, we want to learn a new language. Like there are many small things. We don't need to spend 10,000 hours in it. Trust me, just by putting 100 hours, you will be reasonably good in many fields. I would say 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day. 5 days a week. That is 10 hours. 10 weeks. I mean less than 3 months' time. You will become very good in many fields. You can become a very good plan presenter. You can become a very good basic trainer. You can do an effective follow-up. You can do effective sales closing. Effectively, you can talk about product. You can be comfortable with the tech gadgets. Possible in 100 hours. 2 hours a day. Not more than 3 months. But deliberate practice. That is the key. I already explained you what is deliberate practice. How do you exercise that in your Viva business? These days, you have to use your time effectively by going through your virtual office. Open your virtual office. Go through every detail. In genealogy, identify 100 people from your genealogy who are inactive. If you are a small leader, the entire number of inactive people may be 100. If you are a little bigger leader, you may have some 300-400 inactive people. Then you choose, you filter it, 250, star 250 and above inactive leaders. They may be 100. If you are a bigger leader, then star 500 and above inactive leaders. From your virtual office, you can take their contact number. In a day, 10 people you call. Build a relationship with them by listening their reason of not being active. Then give your reasons and make them active. If you utilize this next 10 days effectively, every day 10 into 10, 100 leaders, you can make them active. So the point is, paying attention to every micro details, very important for successfully building a large business organization. Let me tell you, dear friends, your overall business performance can be definitely improved a lot with the right tools and effort. Few days ago, I sent a morning message that look at talent as something dynamic and engineered rather than something static and preordained. Talent is something can be improved, built. It is not a stuck thing. Many of our leaders are financially well-to-do now, but still they are aspiring to become a crown black diamond. Why? In Indus Viva business, I don't think so. Money is the further motivation for them. Definitely not. Because they are already earning very good. But by achieving crown rank, they are actually giving a gift to themselves. They are answering to their inner call of becoming the best version of themselves. For them, this business is not just a business. It is a personal call, a passion to be followed. By achieving their ranks, by improving their income, the real satisfaction comes from many other people's income is improving, they are gaining many life skills. This is actually pumping the satisfaction. when 1,000 people are standing up and clapping for you, gives much more satisfaction than a routine, maybe a boring 2.5 lakh rupee SMS coming to your phone from the bank. I am telling you the actual truth because I constantly interact with these top leaders. In the due course, you may be experiencing many failures, many setbacks. I used to see in the first level of resistance itself, many people will leave the business because they don't have a reason to do this business. They don't realize this business has such a big potential, and if I align as per this business, one day I will also reach the pinnacle of this business, and me, my family need that. That realization they don't have. They have 100 excuses. I don't have the capacity to do it. I don't have the willpower to do it. I don't have the support to do it. Some people may blame the system itself. It's a false ego, nothing else. I have seen some people say, oh, I have used your product. I didn't get any benefit. I enrolled in your business. I didn't get any income. We have never told you by using my product, your diseases will get cured. Fixing your health problem is not our business. Our products are preventive. It's for prevention, to increase the immunity. It will protect you from diseases. That is the primary purpose. It's not medicine. It is like a seat belt for your car, helmet for your bike, or an insurance policy when you are taking. It will protect you. The same protection it is. Understand that. Before saying, by using your product, my disease didn't get cured. I enrolled in your business, but I didn't get any income, no benefit. It is like buying a taxi car and keeping in your garage. If you don't take the taxi out to the road and attract people to travel in it, you will not make money out of it. Keep that in mind. So, there will be some people like that. Let us try our level best to encourage them and find out their real purpose in life. Here there is an opportunity for you to come out from your mediocre, boring, middle class life. Don't expect Indus Viva will align as per your requirement, but you align as per Indus Viva's requirement. Then your success will be guaranteed, because the tools, the systems used here are scientific. Scientific means it will give you the same result in every situation. So, cutting the story short, you may experience many setbacks. No problem. It can only fail your efforts. It cannot fail you. It can fail your one effort. Second time, it will be more tough for it to fail your second effort, because you are improving. But the forces against you is not improving. The third time, maybe you will be ahead of the negative force. You will be succeeding. Means you are actually gaining more muscles. Next time, the same level of problem cannot stop you. So the point is, I can even give you a very convincing point. NASA, the world's biggest scientific organization, NASA will not recruit a person he has only success stories in his life. You can cross check. NASA don't appoint a person who has only success stories in life. NASA appoints a person who has tasted failure in life and the one who overcomes that. NASA appoints them. So keep that in mind. Failure is something which you don't need to avoid in life. Failure is a part of it. We can accept failure, but we cannot accept stop trying. So, please don't settle with anything less than crown, black, diamond, ambassador rank. For that, you need to have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. 3 rules you need to keep in mind. Deliberate practice, internal motivation, and you need a coach, a mentor. Unconditional, complete surrender to your mentor. Your mentor, not necessarily your immediate upline, your sponsor. A mentor is a person who has already reached a level which you wish to reach. Number 2, he should have the willingness to support you. Means from your line of appliance, a person who is sitting in a better rank than you and who has the willingness to support you is your mentor. Sponsor and mentor are different. So, I am sure, dear friends, one day you will write history. My best wishes. Your Chief Executive Officer, Advocate Abilas Thomas, signing off.